Each BTS member will be serving their mandatory military service when the time comes. Here is the lowdown about which military branch each member will be allowed to serve in. According to the Military Manpower Administration on October 18, as HYBE follows through with their plan announced in their statement released October 17, Jin would only be allowed to apply for active duty service in the Army. There are age restriction limits on the other branches of the military, Navy, Air Force, and Marines. Under the current Military Service Act, enlisting in the Navy, Air Force, and Marines can only be done by individuals up to the age of 28. For individuals 29 and older, only enlisting in the Army is possible. Since Jin was born in 1992 and 29 years old international age, 30 Korean age, he would have to enlist in the Army. He had been postponing his military service until the end of 2022 since the Ministry of Culture, Sport, and Tourism recommended it following the revised Military Service Act in 2020. Since Big Hit Music has announced Jin will be withdrawing his military postponement, he will need to submit his cancellation notice to the Military Manpower Administration before he can be up for enlistment. The Military Manpower Administration official also commented on the timing of Jin's enlistment, stating that there is no set date for it yet. The timing of his enlistment is flexible, it could be this year or next year. Everything, including Jin joining the military within this year, is currently speculation. Based on the BTS members' ages, Suga, 29 Korean, 28 international, is also only allowed to serve in the Army. In the case of RM and J-Hope, they would only be able to enlist in the Army if they submit a cancellation of military postponement after 2023, as they would turn 29 Korean age. Once Jin, or if other members, submit their military postponement cancellation notice, the Military Manpower Administration will decide the timing of their enlistment according to several factors, which include the enlistment plan, the military's needs, and the number of people currently waiting for enlistment. Once all factors are considered, the enlistment notice will be sent. Jin is expected to enlist either at the end of 2022 or early 2023. Individuals generally receive their enlistment notice within 3 months after submitting their cancellation notice. The situation, for enlistment, varies depending on the number of people waiting for enlistment based on the time the cancellation notice was submitted. In general, the enlistment date is within 3 months of the cancellation, but it is very flexible because it depends on the number of people awaiting enlistment. Finally, however, according to the Military Manpower Administration, the winter season is the season where fewer Koreans intend on enlisting in the military, so if Jin's cancellation notice is submitted on the earlier side, there is a higher chance that Jin will enlist within 2022. Notably, there was no mention of public service as an alternative to active duty by the Military Manpower Administration throughout this report.